Welcome to Crimson Guitars, welcome to dailyguitardraw.com, welcome to the
Dorset Guitar Museum.
Dorset Guitar Museum, to utter chaos and carnage that is currently our life. We are getting organised, we are somewhat recovered from the weekend as well. I'm Ben Crow.
I'm Tom Webster.
We
have been working 12 days straight, and this could be interesting.
Has it really been 12 days?
I feel like there's probably a lot of people at home that also do, you know, more full-on things than that, but yeah, It's been 12 days.
You know, you've had a long period of time where you wake up and you think, ha, it's Friday, and it's Tuesday. Ha, it's Friday, and it's Wednesday. And every day you wake up and you think it's the weekend, but actually today it is Friday, and then I kind of feel like it's Monday.
Yeah, I feel like it's the start of the week as well.
Yeah, second wind. Anyway, look, we're not complaining. We genuinely love our lives. Do you love your life?
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's a no then. That's a no then.
Week, so we're a bit all over the place at the moment.
It really is.
If the website was a little bit more dead on, then it's probably something we should mention would be slightly better as well.
True. Well, we have recently, i.e., spent some time this afternoon with somebody who's, we're hoping, going to be able to sort out the very strange problems that the website has been having. And if that goes according to plan, woohoo, we are laughing. Now, in the chat, we've got T-Fetch, Effet Rose, or is that a Feet Rose? I don't know. Big Unit Guitars, how you doing, Big Unit? Vicky Johnson says, I think I might need to win a guitar today. I've been filling government forms all afternoon and it's made my head hurt. Yes, we have similar issues. Carl Peterson, hello, and all the best of luck to the rest of you who entered in today's drawings. Anonymous Botch, Matt Toman, Sander, Paul Needs, Tim C, how you doing, Tim C? Tim C, buenos dias, amigos. Tim C, we need to have some sort of a thing where we give people crowns for people who have multiple wins.
Can we do that with?
There genuinely is something we can do with that on the chat.
But he needs like 4 crowns. If
4
not more at this point.
I think it might be. I think he might have won 5 guitars. I'm not sure, but anyway, it's all fun and games. Rob Tootill, waffle for 30 minutes is what Ben does best. That's from Sandra. I'm not sure the context, but hey, it is what it is. Bill Schaefer, Sean Ferguson. I'm looking for names that I haven't seen yet. Daniel Belleci, Craig Hollowbow, Rob Tootill, James Weaver, J-Rod Customs, Eric Lopez, Eric P, Tom S. Basically, there's a bunch of people in the chat today. Welcome, everybody, and I really, really
appreciate your time.
Appreciate your time and wish you the best of luck. It is Friday. Now, the beautiful thing about all of this is that we've now got to the point where the instruments are ending live on the stream as we go. So I'm going to share my screen and we'll see what's up with the website. Look at that, we've got a broken link up there. That image has currently disappeared, but the rest of it seems to be functioning. Now, interestingly, there's a few guitars. We've got this is a 1993 Epiphone F-style mandolin, very cool, and made, hold on for a second, could you guys maybe wind those strings by hand?
Yeah.
Or out of the room, we're live streaming here, you
reprobate.
I was wondering if you could hear it.
Those sorts of noises go through microphones like, chalkboard stuff. Anyway,
there's some nice guitars on there.
There's some nice guitars on here. There's some nice guitars in the room here. We just had a Patrick James Eggle acoustic guitar arrive for a full refinish because somehow the finish was absolutely messed up, and we've got a pair of 9 Grand Martins in, both of which have...
They're both the same guy?
Same owner.
Yeah.
Not as the Patrick Eggle. Anyway, we've got some fun stuff coming in, and guys, there's going to be a video soon with me and Sophia and Matt absolutely just piling in on Martin. I am so disappointed, but that's another day. Fender Strat.
I mean, it looks kind of pretty though.
It looks amazing. It sounds great. The quality of their work. Wait for the video. I am so pissed off. This is pissed off Ben. This is a picture of me being really pissed off at Martin.
This is clickbait.
Okay, mini humbuckers, oh hell yeah. Rare Epiphone Les Paul Deluxe with mini humbuckers in black, 325 tickets. First generation Acoustasonic. That actually is an instrument that came via Mill Farm Studios. Look at that, disappeared image. Via Mill Farm Studios, and they are this is where we're going to be tomorrow. So if you're in the area, Mill Farm Studios, just outside Sherborne, there's a
folk festival on over there.
Yeah, a folk festival.
Which should be fun. And they've got a bar and everything. It's a recording studio there.
It's fun.
Proper setup, yeah.
Yeah, genuinely. But look, bits and pieces. There's all sorts of stuff. Beautiful, beautiful Les Paul. There's a Crimson guitar that flip-flop descendant. I'm not so sure people are very happy with. I'm not sure people are enjoying that finish. Let us know in the chat. And yeah, the Boss pedal. Now, things ending now. Things ending soon. Ending soon. Yeah, I thought there was a.
Yeah, got the Gretsch Bo Diddley, which I think is absolutely stunning and great.
I
fun
love it. I wanted to keep it. I wanted to keep it in the museum so people could come and look at it. And Mr. Webster here is like, no, we've got to put it on the daily guitar drawer.
Well, I mean, that was what it was purchased for originally, and
I mean,
sliding things across. It's all planning for the future.
Planning for the future. But what we want is one of the original ones for sure, preferably one signed, which would be very cool. Anyway, so yeah, we've got the Bo Diddley, we've got the free entries for the Cabronita, and the Bo Diddley's got 11 minutes and 12, basically 12 minutes left on that until we draw it. 21 minutes left on the Cabronita, just over half an hour on a Fender Custom Shop. There's still 318 tickets left on that beastie. And that's the only 3.
Yeah, I think we've got 4. Yeah, we've got 4 ending on Tuesdays and 3 ending on Fridays. 7 days a week.
We need to list more guitars.
We can list more guitars, but we're struggling to source as many guitars.
Hey, we can source more guitars. You guys buy more tickets, we'll start listing more guitars.
I think 3 guitars is a good amount, but maybe we need to do tweak the timings a little bit for them.
Yeah, so that is what the context was. A little bit earlier, somebody was like, "Well, Ben could waffle for 30 minutes," and I really can. But yeah, Joe, if you tweak the timings on the next batch so that when there are 3, they're ending a little bit sooner. But the
Cabronita's up there, and that's part of the free guitar club. And we haven't got the next guitar listed, but I was thinking that we could. There's no reason why we couldn't pull it out. And I mean, we've got a bit of time now. We can send Joe in a frantic sprint around the building to find it. It's probably just hanging upstairs, isn't it?
This is the new area. Are we sure that that's the one we want to give away for free? Really? Well, he's just said if you heard it,
you're far enough away.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah. Go and pick that one up, and we'll see.
Yeah,
Paul Cook says
in the chat. We could do a little vote down there.
Well, yeah.
Get super interactive.
Do you know what? That's not a bad idea. We should next time round we'll choose
We've got 2 or 3 guitars, and they can choose.
So the fact of the matter is, people, that if you are signed up for the Daily Guitar Draw newsletter and open the emails from time to time, then you are automagically entered into the Free Guitar Club prize draw, where we basically print off a list of people who are opening the emails, and once a month we'll give one of you a guitar. No tickets necessary, no nonsense, and yeah, it's all good. And I fear that you're taking the mick out of me for saying automagically. It's a word that I saw in the back end code of a website one day.
Automagically.
Automagically. If you take this, it will automagically break the website.
That's terrifying.
It's a phrase that's actually used, automagically. But anyway.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, fight me in the
comments.
Yeah.
The Cabronita is slightly different for this one as well, because we took it to Maker Central, and there were, well, we partnered up with Maker Central, and if you happen to subscribe to their emailing list, then you also got a coupon to be able to buy tickets for that one. So That one was slightly different in the way that we did it. Going forwards, there won't be an option to be able to purchase tickets on them. They will literally be exclusively for people that are in the Free Guitar Club, which is awesome.
Which is awesome, but well, it's one of those things. We've got multiple different ways that we're moving around through navigating this whole process. I did have an end to that sentence. I'm not sure what it was gonna be, but we got somewhere.
We got there in the end.
We got somewhere.
I'm wondering whether or not people realise how much of the bent. No, you can't see it.
No, so
A little kind of.
ta-da.
For people to go back and freeze frame on that part. It does look amazing what you've done with it.
Essentially, I had an idea, I had a thought, and tomorrow's video for the SG build. There's a giant sale over at crimsonguitars.com at the moment, and I'm building a guitar that is on here right now, actually, albeit it's just a picture of me being a fool at this point. So next week we need to update some photos because we now have some progress.
Very true.
But for every £10 you spend up to £300 on crimsonguitars.com, you get £1 off a ticket to win this guitar. And in tomorrow's video I do something genuinely interesting and I don't think ever before done with this particular material on a guitar. And inlay wise, and it's actually worked.
Yeah, when you get up close, sometimes you get some up close shots, it looks absolutely fantastic.
From a distance, however, it sucks. Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
That's not what I'm saying. There's just levels. There's just levels to it. That's where I'm going with it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, you can also, for the guitar that Ben's building, purchase tickets for it as well. If it's if you don't have any use for Luthier's tools, which maybe you should question why you're watching this right now. Then yeah, you can also just go and purchase tickets as well for it, which would make Ben very happy.
I would very much like it to be somebody that's in the chat that wins a guitar. This is true. I love that when that happens. So, for example, at Maker Central last year, I did the final live guitar build ever in front of an audience on a stage, provided by somebody else with tools that I'd never used before, that were fresh out the box and unset up, and thus dodgy as all hell. Stress. Sheesh.
And
the winner of the guitar came to Makers this year, and she was cool.
She was very cool.
And it was nice to, it's cool. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, we need a big list somewhere of all the guitars you've actually
given away.
Built and given away.
Yeah, quite a few have been given away, but also built more than a few. We'll sort that out. Look, there's 5 minutes left on the Electromatic. Yeah, let's grab it out.
Actually,
yeah.
This actually plays really nicely as well.
Of course it does.
Slight issues with the access down the bottom.
Look, I love them. I genuinely love them. I think that simplistic instruments, I think the guitars do not have to be as complex as they currently are. Don't get me wrong, I love the curves, I love the shapes of a guitar. It's part of the reason why I enjoy making them. But also, it's not necessary. This is very cool.
It's kind of iconic. I mean, at the show, we took it along to the show, and it had a huge amount of interest.
It really did, and well, look,
it's just got a good vibe. I mean, it has been gigged, there's
heavily.
There's
dents and dents and scratches and thumps and bumps.
But we got that from the guitar shop in London, didn't we, on Denmark Street? Which fantastic guys in there, and they were just as crazy about it as we were. So no surprise.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, I'm now trying to remember the name of the damn shop, and because you've forgotten it, it's now infected me as well. Begins with an R. Regent Sounds, there we go.
Which probably quite a few people have been to.
It's amazing, and hell, talking about iconic guitars, the shop itself is iconic. So yeah, there is that.
Kind of reminds me about straps and everything else as well now that we've got going on.
Oh, there's so much fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 minutes going.
Have you got the?
I'm going to go to the chat quickly.
We going with that one? I mean, it looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah. I think that's absolutely fine. Yeah, bring it through. Okay. Now, questions, queries, comments. Eric Lopez, Bill Schaefer, Anonymous Botch. Eric Lopez is in sunny South Texas. So I was talking to somebody from Texas the other day and said, well, it's obviously, no, not that one. Yeah, different one. Well,
I'm not sure which one we're going for. We're now really playing with people with the fact that we've got multiple guitars off.
That's already on the list to go off.
is that already listed?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the one that we were talking about.
Oh, fantastic!
Hi, people.
Well, there we go. So that can just go. That one can go pretty much straight up next week.
The one in your left hand is the very, very, very good guitar. The one in your right hand is not that great, but is okay.
And we're not
I
gonna
want to
do
give
that to
away the one
people.
in your left hand for free because I'm awesome like that. Oh, I kind of want to keep it.
It's a very nice guitar to give away.
It's very nice. It's very nice.
Oh, come on.
Hey, for the people.
I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know if people actually want it or if it's.
Well, put a. Can you do?
Fine.
Can we do a poll? I mean, we are 2 minutes away on the Bo Diddley. If you fancy
Yeah.
getting behind us and supporting us on that one, fantastic odds.
What are the other options there, Joe? Guitars that aren't up on the chat really. So this is a resound, and it's got a national sticker on it. I'm not sure if that's valid, but it's a very nice guitar. Let's have a look inside. A resound Triumph Tricone, Main Street, Western Newark, Nottinghamshire apparently. But yeah, it's a very, very, very cool instrument. Of course. People have been playing with the tuning because they've been playing with the tuning. It does need a little bit. No, it's okay actually. Anyway, look, what do you guys think? A resonator, rather a heavy instrument, but a very, very cool. Look at us.
God, don't look at us.
The beard actually gave me a fright in that reflection there. So what the hell?
Also slightly blows your head up as well. Which does. Is it worth doing a?
Yeah, I'm going to do a poll. Look,
I suppose we need another option, really. If not, don't we?
the Bo Diddley is ending in about 60 seconds. So there we go. I'm going to figure out how to do a poll quickly. That's down there. Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. Answer viewer questions live. That's interesting. That's new. I'll try that in a second. Poll. Resonator. Yes or no? Okay. So yeah, should we put this one up? Yes or no? We will abide by your answers, people. If you say no, we'll have to find another guitar. But we actually do have some time to do that.
Very true.
Now
We've got 20 minutes before the main event comes on.
20 minutes before the main event comes on, this is true.
And I think the Bo Diddley's just gone.
It has. So what that means is that we can
You can draw it.
we can draw it. We can find a winner.
I would love to have that guitar on the wall, even just as something quirky when people come into your house.
Well, I wanted it on the wall in the museum for people to look at and tell
It
me what the
doesn't
real.
fit with other guitars. It's.
Yeah, you make a good point. You make a good point.
There you go.
I have other walls,
You do. You have
but
a lot
it's
of
fine.
walls.
It's fine.
It's almost like a kind of. No, I was going to say like you have certain artwork that you wouldn't put up in your house, but you'd put up in a toilet. You know, like kind of out there artwork. You ever go to?
That is a toilet guitar.
Thank you very much.
That
There
is
we go.
not a
It's
toilet
it's a
guitar,
toilet
Sam.
guitar.
You can go off people quite quickly, Sam. Just a warning. look, just while we're going, we've got 19 minutes left until the Fender Custom Shop 2017 Black Postmodern Fender Strat comes to an end, and there's also the Cabronita, which is the free instrument.
There's also the Boss pedal up there as well, which, yeah, do you think we should do more pedals? I guess that's another poll further down the line, because
it is.
We've got some cool pedals. It's just
We do.
whether you guys actually want them.
Pedals are an interesting thing. I think that enough people have their own pedals and their own taste in pedals, but also their I don't know. It's one of those things. But let's find a random number generator. This is how we do things here. I
guess the number.
I guess the number. I'm not going to guess any numbers.
Guess it. Oh, we had 100. That was quite good.
Cool. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that happen, actually. So it's random. It goes through. We click generate.
And we do apologise.
That was 99.
Up currently.
Yeah. Well, this is 1 to 100.
No, I know.
So there we go. Now, yeah, Mr. Webster, on the Gretsch, on the Bo Diddley, how many tickets?
Just double check. 178 tickets. So not very many at all.
Not very many, but that means that the odds are fantastic. And ticket number 154. Ticket number 154. Well,
This
ticket number 154.
really isn't a chore.
This really isn't a chore. No, but it sounded. I sighed like it was.
Mixed signals that we're sending to everyone.
That is quite a cool instrument. I mean, that is quite a cool instrument. No. Is that the made in Japan? Give me my made in Japan.
Dude, you've
Epiphone.
got a
No.
you've got a junior at home.
That, this 100% is for the museum. I'm sorry, people. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, made in Japan Epiphone Junior. These things are actually not very common. There's some rattle going on up here somewhere. We haven't looked at it properly. I think, well, we need to tune these guitars before we do the live streams. We're going to have a full-time role just tuning guitars and checking the strings. When you've got a museum with, you know, hundreds and hundreds of guitars, and the whole point of the museum is that people are going to be playing them, it's a thing.
Oh, just changing strings. Definitely need a sponsor for that.
We definitely need a sponsor for that. That's a very good point. Anyway, look, we are. There's a slight distraction going on. Maybe this one. Let's have a look. Okay. But for now, we've got a winner. What's the poll doing? The poll is currently saying yes, 71%. Okay, which is good. Very cool. Okay. Lisa Harshberger just saw the mandolin. Oh my. Tahoe Mike says, check out our girl named Christina Vane. She gets an amazing slide blues sound out of one of those. Thomas Strings panting, I'm here. Ship it with a pair of white gloves, says Paul Cook. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the only thing. You can never touch it.
Dr. Bill Botnick says, greed and magpie genes compel us all. We need it, our precious. I like it. Resonator's so cool. Double hell yes from Slacker Deluxe. Eric P, the instant pole is a cool feature. Ooh, my resonator isn't all metal. I could use that. Well, this is the thing. So there are variations. It's a cool thing. It's a very, very cool thing. And yeah, more than happy to put it up. So let's see. Eric P says, left hand, left hand, left hand. We will. If a left-handed person wins a guitar, endeavour to find a guitar that is equivalent, that is left-handed, to send out to you. It may take a little bit longer, but we're more than happy to do that. That is part of the thing. It should be on the site somewhere in the rules, and potentially on every single guitar, actually. So we'll get there. But look, we have a winner.
We do.
And we're not talking about that winner right now. What the hell?
It's a misjustice.
It is something like that. This is true.
Especially when they only bought one ticket for it.
A single ticket for this, and a single ticket for the free
Cabronita.
The Cabronita, the Fender Cabronita
Which
Telecaster.
they could win both. You never know.
Well, we're drawing both today. This is true. Well, I mean, it's not a name I know. Valentin Kaiser. Valentin Kaiser. postal entries.
He does loads of postal entries. Yeah.
Valentin Kaiser. Okay, so this is
So
a
you
perfect
could've-
example.
Yeah. Could be a free entry, that one.
Well,
What was it for?
it does.
It's for the Bo Diddley.
Okay, so we also offer free postal entries. Send us a cool postcard. I mean, we do log even the uncool postcards, but we like looking at pretty postcards. So yeah, send us a cool postcard, and there's stuff to do. But yeah, apparently Valentin Kaiser has now just won a Bo Diddley,
So
and
congratulations.
there's a very good chance that that was via one of the free entries, which is also very cool. So there we go.
How long have we got left on the
Well,
Cabronita? Just
let's
while I
have a look.
drop him an
Let's have a
email.
look. Okay, so you're going to drop him an email. The Cabronita is ending in 3 minutes and 8 seconds. 3 minutes, 8 seconds. Joe, can somebody please take my my guitar away from?
Oh.
Don't take.
Pass it here. And
I don't
accidentally
want you
log it
to.
into
Yeah,
the-
don't accidentally log it into any system.
Nice lie.
I really want to hear how that sounds and plays. Yes, I do have a Gibson Junior at home at the moment, but
And a Gibson Gold Top at home at the moment. and
I bought the gold top for myself. That might show up on your screens one day. It's definitely going to show up on your screens one day because I am going to very soon bring it here and put it in the freezer in that room. Because I really want to force check the hell out of that lacquer.
It looks good already. It's got a decent
But it
amount
could
of-
look great.
Oh,
It could look just great.
I think there's something quite good fun about something like that when it's not yours doing it. So yeah,
But it's mine,
I'll
it's
come
mine,
in and
yeah.
I'll come in and watch.
I personally clicked pay out of my personal money. It felt.
You look like you're feeling every moment of that.
Yeah, yeah. It's not an inexpensive guitar, but hey, it's all
No,
good.
it is absolutely stunning though. We would have absolutely had it if not.
This
And
this
as I
whole
say,
thing
never
is
know, it might well come through.
it very much well might. We love guitars. You love guitars. We're all here because we love them and because we want to see a guitar museum be born. Obviously, what I really want is a sort of an early '50s gold top at some point, and that's the real goal. But for now,
Would be
this
very
will
nice.
do.
What do we have that's been recently listed as well?
Well, let me just show quickly. There's 2 minutes left, 1 minute and 19 seconds left on the Cabronita Telecaster. This is a very, very cool guitar. I had this at home for a good few weeks, maybe even longer, and really, really, really enjoyed it. So that's coming up soon. And then ending in 11 minutes is the Custom Shop. And this, look at that, we've got real issues with the images still. This is a mind-blowingly cool Stratocaster. It is the instrument that convinced me actually that single coils were not of Satan.
Probably a good thing.
A very, very good thing. I didn't personally get along with it. I seriously considered, this was actually, we bought this right at the beginning of Daily Guitar Draw, and I seriously considered buying that for myself and having that as my instrument. I didn't like how pristine it was.
Okay.
I really want an old sunburst that's been just battered is kind of my thing. This is just too nice. But anyway, so 2 seconds left and the Cabronita's gone. There we go. So we can draw that in a second, and it's 10 minutes for the Custom Shop Postmodern Strat.
Just trying to work out what
This is cool. This has literally just been listed on the site. Fender USA, serial number Z61. It's a 2006-2007 Fender Strat. Sunburst.
needs a little bit of a polish.
It does need a little bit of a polish.
Well, as all of the guitars get, don't they? So they'll just fall into the batch next week. They end up getting done.
Very much so. So it must be said that we sacrifice much for you people. We really do. And the sacrifice, while Tom was getting an early night the night before the show,
I made the right decision.
You made the right decision. You did. we went and visited a friend who had, well, he had about 40 or 50 guitars on his walls when we arrived at 11 o'clock in the evening. And when we left at 1 a.m., he was light by about 13.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be a late night for you guys when you were going out the door. And Sophia was she was like, no, I don't know. Like, you can do.
But don't.
But you are going to be back super late, and we have got to be at the show for 8 o'clock the next morning. So
well, there
I
is
was
that.
amazed you guys did that. That was
it's got to be done.
Cool.
We love guitars, and they were there. So, okay, come on then. Let us draw the winner. We still got 10 minutes on the custom shop, and then that is the end of today's stream. Okay, the poll is, I'm going to end the poll here. 71% saying yes, so the next free guitar is going to be that ReSound resonator.
And if you're subscribed to our emails, you are already entered into it, so you don't have to do anything.
Anthony Ingiani says, okay guys, you got me. I bought the remaining amount of tickets I could for the Descendant. Lol. Thank you very much. We appreciate it, and may the odds be in your favour. Barry Christian saying, hand tool build looks dusty. Hand tool...
It's curing.
It's curing. I'm going to finish that. I am just... It's been an interesting few months, but I'm actually back now. And yeah, building is coming together. So,
all right, I think we're pretty ready to draw this one, unless you want to.
are we? Oh yes. Sorry. Now this is the thing. So this is different because you've got a whole list of all of the people that are subscribed to the email list and who are opening the emails, which is the important caveat. And you're just sliding down to the bottom of that list so we can know how many, which number to draw. There's a number top to bottom. Well, we've got a few more subscribers there than I thought.
Yeah, we will be. We've been a little bit more inclusive with this first one going through.
Oh.
We will be refining it going forwards. So for this one, we've got most people involved. However, after this one's been drawn, we do have a setting on our. Just very unprofessional. Yeah, no, we do have a setting on our emails to just make sure that you guys are actually opening them. So if you do win, we can contact you. Is essentially what I've been saying, which kind of makes sense. But we.
He's not getting the hint that we're busy. Okay, so look, before we draw that, anybody else having trouble finalising the purchase on DGD? That's INSAG 2220. There are some issues, but if it's try a different payment platform, there's two different things available. There's various credit cards and PayPal things. PayPal does also take credit cards, so check that out. If it continues to be an issue, please reach out, drop us an email, and we'll see if we can sort it. Sites of this sort have issues with payment platforms and things. It is just what it is. Also, the site is a little bit buggy. We've now got somebody who understands databases, and we're working on that. Now, Eric P says here, where they accidentally bring one of the big dollar Martins out and announce it's a free drawing guitar, that would be very, very unfortunate. How was Maker Central? That's from Tim C. Maker Central was great, Tim, because right at the beginning he won a guitar, didn't he?
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah?
Did Tim win a guitar at Maker Central? Tim called.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He did.
I thought
yeah.
so. I mean, it was like 14 weeks ago that happened, but there was a vague memory. So I did a live stream from my phone, and which actually worked quite well. So yeah, there we go. Anyhow, look, let's go. Yeah, have you got a number for me?
I am pretty much there, so I just need to go for this number added on to what we've got in here.
Okay, now we obviously had to wait until the guitar had finished before we could do this.
The reason why.
So I'm just going to carry on reading questions from people and go from there. Guitars don't need to be as complicated as they are, Ben Crow 2023. Also, Ben Crow, the complication. Thank you, Paul. I like it. So
that's our total number, which again will be cut back quite a bit, I think, from the next one.
Well, we have to say what the number is. I'm genuinely surprised that that's that big.
I'm pretty sure that is correct. That's definitely correct for our. Yeah.
For the DGD newsletter.
Just DGD.
None of our other massive, fantastic, wonderful newsletters. Okay, fine. I thought it was 10% of that number. Okay. Wait.
Questions.
Let's answer questions. Sorry,
questions,
people.
polls. I mean, we can. You said you wanted to try out the.
Wait, here's a poll.
Q&A.
Here's a poll. Should Ben and Tom stop having cryptic asides off the side of the stream while we're doing?
It's part of the fun of it.
Start a Q&A. Okay, so we say something. Should Ben and Tom change? Grow up? Perhaps. Start Q&A. Ooh, everything changed. What happens there? Wow. Questions. See viewers' questions and choose which ones to answer. Okay, select a question, hover your mouse over any question, then click the menu to pin the question for everybody to see. Okay. Lisa Harshberger. Never grow up. Oh, hold on. I've just read the instructions and have forgotten them. I'm supposed to hover over the question. Oh, that's not doing it, see? Anyway, ask me questions, ask us questions. We're here to have a look at that. Also, have a quick look. The Fender Custom Shop is ending, so 299 tickets remaining. I'm just going to refresh that quickly for fun. Wow, okay, 288. Everything moved because that confused me. I thought that we'd suddenly sold over 100 tickets, but that's not the case. 288 tickets remaining. Fill your boots. You got 2 minutes and 0 seconds. Now, okay, let's have a look at the questions. No, stay as you are. That's Vicky Johnson. Ryan Frappier says, "What's your favorite guitar that's gone through the drawer?" Ooh,
good question.
Yeah, that is a very good question. What is my favorite guitar that's gone through the drawer?
The Hollybody PRS was pretty nice, and that was a pretty inexpensive.
They retail for about 1,200 quid. Yeah, PRS Hollybody. PRS SE Hollowbody 2 Piezo.
Yeah, that was
sublime. Not only gorgeous, but also sounded amazing. I love the addition of a P90 with the whole thing. Just so cool. Steve Tuttle says, "Why? Nothing wrong." Paul Cook saying, "Ooh, fancy." I don't actually know what this currently looks like, so let's have a... No, is it... so I can see that. It's not allowing me to hover over a question or pin it or anything like that. Oh, select question. There we go. So there we go. I've selected the question. What's your favorite guitar that's gone through the drawer? That was a question from Ryan Frappier. There we go. So that pops up in the chat. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Alfred, we don't grow up, we just get older. I absolutely agree. Okay, Tom is off doing something else, so
yes,
we're just having a quick look.
We can bring that number down or not, but I think for this one maybe we go with that and then
okay,
make a decision for the next one.
Okay, the Artful Todger. Which 3 guitars from the drawer would you steal ideas from to go into the SG build? Okay, that's a good question. So the SG is an inlaid top. So the Acoustasonic, the Fender Acoustasonic Strat that is currently on the site. Let's have a look. Has that basic idea. There we go. So the top is inlaid into that guitar. Funnily enough, there's the build. Historically, there was a 3 pickup. There was a 3 pickup SG that I aged, and 3 P90s is also what we're doing on this SG. I absolutely love it, and hell, it's an SG, so there is that. And then on top of that, basically everything I do at the moment, and this actually has got to be one of my favorite guitars of all times, DGD or not, is the Fanos that we had. Fanos. There's a guitar that clicked its strings together and ended half the universe. Fano, I can't remember the model name at this point, but that was a really, really cool instrument, and is stuck in the back of my mind. So yeah, basically that. All right, now we've come to the end of the Fender Custom Shop prize draw as well. We've got 2 things to draw, and there's also some questions. So let's have a look. What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Is that an African swallow? Paul Cook, this would be a great idea for Q&A streams. This would be great for Q&A streams. I absolutely agree. Vicky Johnson, can you put some Crimson tools through the draw for those of us who are skint? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We're going to do that. I very nearly clicked end stream instead of end question. Hold on.
I think we're going to go with that number there. However, just from looking at what Joe's shown, it is slightly inflated.
Yeah,
if
that's
we
what
contact the because I know that I've got 3 emails that will be on there from tests that we've had to do.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, then the number that we've got here is pretty inflated. If we end up giving it to someone who doesn't pick up the email, that's a pretty good way of doing it. Then we will, well, I guess we'll redraw it on the Tuesday live stream next week. We'll give them a bit more time than that. We'll give them
okay.
We'll give them a couple of weeks. But essentially, if people aren't answering the emails and they don't end up picking up that they've wanted, then
it will roll over.
Redrawing it through, and that's I think quite a fun way of being able to pull them.
Absolutely. Tom S, grown up, it'll kill the fun. No.
Have we?
Hold on. Roderick Robinson said I'd asked about notifications for the ones that weren't live streamed. Took over a month to get a reply, that must have got into a very hidden junk folder, because we check the junk and emails on a religious basis. And you congratulated me on winning one, but there's nothing in my history about it.
Can you
please email us again?
Drop us another email.
Roderick Robinson. I'm going to copy and paste that. That's easier than me taking a photograph of the screen, isn't it? Wow, technology.
Straight into your.
I can stick my to-do. Look at that, I'm growing up and getting every single day, incrementally.
And after the 2 weeks that you've just had, I think that's pretty impressive.
We'll see. Anyway, look, we're going to draw the first guitar right now. And yes, we are going to add some tools. Joe, we want to put on a Crimson Guitars tool voucher prize draw. Let's make one of those live tomorrow.
It might also be fun to.
You get your hands away from my tools, you dirty, horrible human being. Don't you?
Can we put a poll up?
But I will not abide by that poll. You're returning my. Thank you.
We are all
keep
terrible.
your dirty fingers away. No, I lent him those. That's fine.
All right.
Don't you even turn around.
I'm just wondering what we can potentially.
None of my tools.
Pick off here and.
These people are well aware that I build guitars as an excuse to own all the tools.
I don't know if there's anything nice up in the shop upstairs that we could potentially
probably
put through it for a bit of fun. But yeah, again, we're going off topic. Stay the course.
I'm literally palpitating.
What you are now.
You started reaching for my number 8. Just.
You know, if you're ever not here on one of these streams, then it's me and Sam doing it.
Oh, you can go off, people.
Be prepared for like a last minute low odds on the stream giveaway. That would be quite good fun.
Roderick Robinson has just emailed, so we'll have to check that. So there we go. How about a reddish guitar with the removable pickups? Could be an interesting vid too. I mean, we should definitely have a look at it, but I already know what I think of just the entire concept. I don't care how well they've done it. The concept of adding removable pickups is a total fallacy. We want all the guitars. We don't want one guitar. We don't want one guitar.
You want the excuse?
We want. Yes.
I don't blame you. I respect that.
So does everybody else. Anyway,
we got someone asking about a guitar which we're actually going to have hopefully on at some point. However, it is with a slight caveat.
Big Kahuna. Grab it over there. You might want to move that box, actually.
Weirdly enough, kind of like it like this.
Like that.
Like an albino.
Well, I'm thinking about going dark red. Okay, so Big Kahuna says, Ben, would you consider putting a bog oak resin guitar in the drawer for potential? This one is going to be, it is not bog oak. We ran a test, we couldn't get bog oak, and we wondered what would happen if we bought some normal oak and then stained it or aged it or used the ebonizing solution, etc. I didn't like the look, so we've stripped it back again, and this one I want to stain with a black base coat and then red over the top, and I think that'll look very, very cool. And yeah,
it's got the cool trapezoid recessed gold leaf kind of epoxy down the neck as well, which is very cool.
Yes.
So, well, I mean, it's almost a kind of, to a degree, 1-for-1 copy of what you did in the video, which is
as close as
awesome.
we could get.
So yeah, to answer your question, great.
I love that noise. I just love that noise. So we've got blind holes at the end of this thing. Take it away from me. I'm having too much fun. We need to draw some guitars, guys. Really and genuinely.
That one's not far away from going up either.
I would love to win the workbench I used last December in the Crimson School. I mean, that's quite cool. Eiffel Todger says you could give away a signed photocopy of Tom's P45 if he sells your tools. Do you know what? So tempting.
God, you've got people backing you up on this shit.
Damn straight.
Okay.
Damn straight.
Shutting up.
Ben's tools, sure, but I think he may hurt somebody trying to take them.
He would just come and track you down, whoever won them.
Every now and then, we did it for charity, we did it for Ukraine, and yes, my favourite chisels that I still literally physically miss are now somebody else's, and one of my planes. Some of these things, yes, I'm not that attached to, and that's a thing, but most of them, don't you go, don't
run
you?
Tools, though, can't we? With various woods and stuff like that. So
we'll get there. Chasing Dragons, the world is a better place because of Crimson Guitars and this great guitar giveaway. Thank you very, very much. Let's draw. Yeah. Okay.
Should we do the Cabronita? So this number, as we said, is inflated. We will have an accurate number for next time. If you do not pick the email up, you will not win the guitar.
Okay, so I need to draw between number 1 and 5,964. So not great odds this time.
But it is a free entry, and I think we looked at it as about a 50% open rate. So
okay.
There's a 50-50 chance that whoever wins it might not claim it.
Well, there we go. Ticket number 1,533. Tom, you are about to send an email to them. Yes, I'm aware we're on a different camera. I thought you guys could do with a slight just change of perspective. Angle. Yeah. Is the left side of my face the good side of my face? The right? Do I have a good side of my face? I don't think so. 1533, 1533. Yeah. Well, we have a name. We have an email address. It's a Gmail.
Yeah.
And if this email actually gets opened, you're gonna have to send it from a couple of different addresses there, Mr. Webster. But
we do have a winner. Yeah.
And we can't actually say a name because
it's kind of linked up to what the email address is.
Yeah, which means
slightly limited on that. But it's, I mean, they don't have a first or second name on there, so there's a good chance that might not get opened, and it could well be redrawn again.
Well, it's a rollover. It's a rollover.
So
SMI.
We'll obviously give you an update in the next live stream if they do. Shall we go back to basics? And
absolutely, yeah. Ben, I saw a 2-part die finish. It used a base, black in this case, and it got rubbed back, and then a thick silver was applied and rubbed off to highlight the grain. That sounds fun. Not on this one because of the gold leaf, but yeah, that's the sort of thing we have done that sort of thing in the past.
Gold grain, not some better.
Yeah. Doesn't fit with my vision for this guitar. I love everybody else's ideas, but if it's not my idea, I'm just not interested. I couldn't think of a funny way to say something like that without sounding like I half meant it, which I really didn't.
You made yourself very clear. That's all right.
Fine, okay. We have got a custom shop, the first Fender custom shop that we have had through the draw, and there will be more. There will be more. This is the sort of thing that you guys like, and
oh, it's good fun, isn't it? It's a bit of a grail guitar, isn't it?
it really is. I just have to quote Bulgarian Evolution here. It says, "Do you believe in God? Want to meet him a few years early? Go ahead, touch my tools." I like
That's
it.
another t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Have
come
you
on
got
then.
have you got the random number thing that you will not guess?
I am not even thinking about numbers, not in the slightest. Okay, so
712.
712 tickets purchased for the custom shop, which is still an incredible.
We didn't even grab it. Did you grab it out?
No, we haven't. We haven't. I mean, it's very
just a
well
custom
made
shop Fender, yeah, it is what
black
it is.
Stratocaster. I'm just going to click this button and generate a number, and somebody will win this guitar. I have the power in my finger here. Just
Close your eyes.
ticket number 553. 553. I'm so excited I could wee. It works, doesn't it? I'm worried I'm going to wee.
We need a break.
I'm so excited. Yeah, okay, fine. We've got it. 553 has just won this ticket, and I mean, this is so exciting. Genuinely so exciting. It is a guitar that we bought before all of this kicked off, and I sat on it and sat on it and sat on it, and now you don't want it because I sat on it. No, we kept it safe and looked after it because we didn't think we were quite ready and there wasn't enough people on the site, etc. But
Not sure if that name rings a bell or not. I'm an ahhing. No, okay,
everybody's
people are
going.
guessing again.
Everybody's going. 4 tickets for this, so £20 worth of tickets for the Fender Custom Shop, 1 for the Cabronita Telecaster. The emails don't match up. The delay pedal, there we go. Somebody's bought the Boss DD 500, one of the best delay pedals out there.
And then, of course, the high performance, which, yeah, I'm not surprised he's gone for that one.
Well, it is. Let me have a look at the high performance. Actually, let's not read a name out at all.
You got all your specs on it.
Yeah, the
Your
Gibson.
crazy frets and your
Gibson high performance. This is. Do you know what? Actually, so I need to film a video about this guitar because, well, I really need to film a video about this guitar. It's got too many cool things, and the few things that have really pissed me off. And I'm going to take this home this weekend and really get to know it. So there we go. We've got the all-access neck locking tuners. No pickup surrounds. The pickups are height adjusted from the back. Somewhat a hint of a belly carve. Titanium frets, and the fret ends are actually pretty close to semi-hemispherical. No nibs on this one. No nibs on this one.
And the nut is
whatever
the nut is.
weird.
I don't quite.
The nut is just.
Well, it's like a 0 fret. No, it's kind of.
I need to look into the nut. Basically. Yeah. Okay. So looking at it, you've got a point on the bass string where the string is actually the leading edge of the nut is what sets your
Scale length.
scale length. Thank you. Wow. I've been building guitars for 20 years and I forgot the term scale length. But in this case, the scale length is compensated and the string is actually shooting off about from 3 or 4 millimeters behind, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know.
It's kind of just like it's like
it's a
a
weird
front
one.
edge of the nut, isn't it?
I need to look into this and enjoy it this weekend. But this is on the site. It is a Gibson high performance. It's apparently, they thought it was one of the best things that they've ever made. Didn't last long, so it's quite rare. But more importantly than all of that stuff, I'm going to go to the questions to see how many people are shouting, come on, did you call out a name yet, Ben? Hurry up. Craig Hollabout says, did they really sell 5,000 plus tickets for the Cabronita?
We did not. Yeah, I mean, I can tell you actually. I'm more than happy to share that information. We sold.
So essentially what we did is the Cabronita was the free guitar club thing, and there were tickets sold. So we have created a spreadsheet of all of the people who are subscribed to the newsletter, and we have then added the few hundred people or less.
It was literally about 250 people that had purchased a ticket, and then as said before, we won't be selling tickets for those free guitars going forward. It was just the fact that we had Maker Central come up with it, and the way the website works meant that for a discount coupon to be used, which they were given to their subscribers as well, we had to have a purchase option on it. So that is the reason for that one.
There we go. It's all fun and games. Okay, now, come on then. We've
just gone even further with the distractions.
Yeah, who was that?
Yeah, 253 tickets were sold on that one, and most of those were used with coupons. So there were only very few tickets that were purchased on that one in itself, and then the rest of them were our emailing list, which again will be most likely cut in half unless you open the email. You will be
very much so
destroyed.
My favourite comment ever. Geez, look at the size of that knob. Damn it, on the wall. I pushed the wrong button. And yeah, we've got the great big old Boss pedal knob thingy there going. It's all fun and games. Stop it, Ben.
Could we just double check that we've got the right number for this now? Because there's so much has gone on since.
553. Ticket number 553 has won a Fender Custom Shop. We didn't announce the name because we didn't want to announce the name. But come on then. Are we good?
Yep, we're all good to go.
Robert Barron. Robert Barron.
That is a sick guitar that you just won.
Congratulations. Like, yeah.
That's a special one to have turn up. I mean, they all are. And at the end of the day, just remember you're all helping us with the bigger cause. But if you can win something along the way,
well, it just makes it more fun.
Exactly.
Makes the whole thing fun. Okay, come on then. We've got some questions. Bill Schaefer missed that one by 13. The Artful Todger says, I just got an email alert, got all excited, but it was just Oldie trying to sell me vegetables. Curses, Oldie, curses!
Savage.
Come on, single digit random number. That's from Eric P. A bunch of people saying congratulations. Roderick Robinson's like mob envy ensues. That was a local guitar shop closed, and we were helping them out, and that was a gift. But yeah, Dr. Bill Botnick, it's a bit sad that such a mighty knob is set to 0 and not 13. That's a really good point. Do you know what? I'm actually going to try and take that apart. Let's have a look, Tom. It absolutely. Oh, bring it along. Take it down. No, okay. But look, so yeah, this is what we're talking about. But there's 4 screws in the back.
I mean, you could just unscrew the 4 screws.
Exactly. So I will unscrew that. I'm looking around to see if there's anybody that can do this for us. But come on then.
He's now cradling you.
Well, I've now got a project.
I'm just going to stop. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you stop talking.
Kind of further references down that line.
Thank you very much. Well spotted, Dr. Bill Botnick. I'm fixing the problem as we speak. That's the wrong size.
Saying shout out for the GGBO admin.
Shout out for the GGB admin. That is my mother, with a side of my sister. Yeah, Great Guitar Build-Off is well underway. We are talking to various invitational people. We've got a lot going on, and I do need to check out what's happening with regards to profile pages and all that stuff. We've had a busy few weeks.
Yeah, yeah, we'll be back on that next week, won't we? Pushing that forward.
Yeah, very much so.
I love Paul Kirk knob alteration live stream.
Oh, there we go.
I put 5 knobs on.
You just put 5 knobs on.
Dr. Bill Botnick, are you not a custom shop with suites of tools?
It is late on a Friday, and I think everyone's losing the ability to function a little bit.
True. Igor Kershaw says, late joiner, hey everybody, how do you see the winners? This is a thing actually, we need to...
Have a winners. Well, we do have a winners page. If you want, once you send us your pictures, we have a winners page on the website, but I think we're also just going to have a list on there.
Yeah, that one is not unscrewing, so I think this isn't going to actually work according to plan today. Yeah, okay, it's set to 0. We need to turn the knob up to max.
How loose is it now? Can we just have it hanging off the side?
We're not going to have it hanging off the side. I just need to.
Is it just the? It's a
Yeah, I fixed it.
self-tapping.
I sorted it. I'm
into it.
yeah.
Watch
Come on.
Ben build a guitar.
Tim
Or it's
C.
just a knob
Whoa.
live on.
I'm dropping my tool. I'm dropping my tool. Damn. Tim C. Back off to the land of Nod. SM Myers, Ben, as much as I like to watch your happy kid in a candy shop reactions to giving away these guitars, I'm very happy to see you behind the bench building. So my entire life is about building guitars and about using tools, and I do genuinely get more joy out of that than anything else that we do. I've spent some significant time this week on the bench, and yeah,
And things are happening.
things are happening. The hand tool build is going to be coming to completion next week, I hope, and yeah, there's some fun stuff happening. We are basically, I can announce it now. We have been asked to go and do Glastonbury Festival. There's going to be a whole charity element. I'm going to be building a guitar on the channel before the show, and then we're going to Glastonbury, and live will be with people there. Basically, it'll be a complete community-built guitar, and it's going to be awesome.
And we're going to be running it through the site as well, right?
Very much so. Fixed all the way up to 10. Yes, the basically the both guitars that we build for and with Glastonbury Festival will be for charity. It's I think it's going to be a 50-50 mix, half museum, half a charity of Glastonbury's choice. Although we do need to confirm that still, and yeah, it'll be run through Daily Guitar Draw, so that'll be coming through soon.
Very exciting indeed. Cool. Shall we? I just feel like
Yeah, we need to
more
stop.
of a kind of odd end than I normally do on this stream with you.
Sorry.
Just watching you adjust your knob.
Well, it is what it is. I'm not entirely sure if we're even still on air because the computer says that we're not. So I'm going to say goodbye, good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being amazing, and we will see you guys soon.
Site cannot be reached.
Bye.